get out and stay out. Trump tells men in women's sports. Here's the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending today.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cafe, he's in our air.
All right, number 1 reason Trump is trending today, he fulfills a huge campaign promise. He signs an executive order to keep men out of women's sports. He was surrounded today by female athletes of all ages. A lot of the young girl athletes were right there with him when he signed this, protecting their future. And it was an awesome moment to see. This is something that he campaigned heavily on and that I think almost everybody in America agrees with, except for some fringe minority group of nut jobs that wants to see men competing against women in sports. This was a common sense executive order here to stop this nonsense from happening. And I'll tell you, as the father of a little girl, I am so grateful to President Donald Trump. And as an American, I am proud of President Donald Trump for doing this. He was surrounded by some of the big people that have been big voices in this movement to get this done, including Riley Gaines, Tiffany Justice, Ali Legg, Billboard Chris, so many on hand to witness this historical moment of common sense coming back to the American people. If you are a man, you do not belong in the women's locker room. You do not belong competing against women. That day is over. These people have lost, and hopefully we never see this insanity return to the United States of America ever again. Number 2 reason Trump is trending today, 40,000 federal employees have taken up Trump on his offer for the buyout in exchange for resigning from their position. Now, everybody else that didn't decide to take this offer takes the risk of being fired from their job and getting absolutely nothing. So bureaucrats, be gone. These are people that wanted to work from home, mail it in, didn't like the idea, too, that Trump said, hey, you got to return to work, do your job like every other American citizen in this country has to do. They didn't like that. A lot of these people threw hissy fits about it. We've seen that time and time again. Trump has promised to cut the fat, and that's exactly what he is doing, saving the taxpayers' money. These people are now taking the money, and they are resigning from their positions. And I say good riddance to them. All right, number 3 reason Trump is trending today, Pam Bondi is sworn in as the Attorney General of the United States. She was seen there in the White House being sworn in by Justice Clarence Thomas. Now, you would think the left would have been all over this image here. You have a black Supreme Court justice swearing in only the 3rd woman to ever hold the title of Attorney General of the United States. But obviously, they don't care about any of that. And frankly, neither do we, because I don't see a black man and a woman. I see 2 Americans that are great for this country. Pam Bondi hits it out of the park with her first statement as the Attorney General. She says, I will restore integrity to the Justice Department, and I will fight violent crime throughout this country and throughout this world and make America safe again. I don't know about you, but this is exactly what I have voted for. Love to see Pam Bondi in the role of Attorney General. Congratulations to her. Number 4 reason Trump is trending today, Caroline Leavitt held a press briefing today in which she pointed out all of this wasteful spending that is being uncovered by Donald Trump's team at Doge, including Elon Musk. She ran down some of this ridiculousness, including $2 million for sex changes in Guatemala, $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt, $20 million for a woke Sesame Street show in Iraq, $4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan. I don't know about you, but I didn't vote for any of that. I did vote for Doge to get rid of all that nonsense. Also, we find out that Politico is getting $8 million minimum from the USAID. Could be a lot more than that, but that's what, and other media outlets getting paid from USAID as well. But Politico taking money. Now, we always used to assume this was fake news media. We now know this is state-run media. It is proven now, and there is so much more. It is going to just get worse and worse as they uncover all of this wasteful spending that we have seen. And it's funny because the left is very mad at the man who is uncovering all the wasteful spending, but not mad at the people who were doing all the wasteful spending. And the people who were doing the wasteful spending are out there telling you, hey, they shouldn't be looking at all our wasteful spending. We got to stop them from doing it. And nobody is buying their story. Number 5 reason Trump is trending today, after signing the historic executive order to keep men out of women's sports, Trump walked over to the Roosevelt Room to attend the swearing-in of Scott Turner as the new HUD Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. Justice Thomas was there to also swear him in. Scott Turner is a former NFL player. He was a state rep in Texas in the 33rd District. And he was also a part of President Donald Trump's first term. He was the executive director of the White House Opportunity and Revitalization Council. So Trump's appointees, Trump's nominees getting sworn in. You'll love to see it. We got some important ones to go. We know we have Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr., and Kash Patel. They will be sworn in soon once they get past the Senate confirmation process and they get voted in. But all systems are go. Donald Trump is moving too fast for the press. They can't keep up with all of the winning, and I couldn't be happier with all of it. If you're enjoying these breakdowns, be sure you follow the podcast so you can hear the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.